Today, I want to talk to you about something that doesn't get nearly enough attention. The vitamins your body needs to keep your legs strong, comfortable, and cramp-free. You see, as we get older, our bodies change in all sorts of ways. Sometimes, those changes are obvious, like needing reading glasses or feeling a little stiffer in the morning. But other times, the changes are more subtle, like a slow drop in certain vitamins that help your muscles work the way they should. And when those vitamins run low, your legs can start to protest, especially at night, when you're finally trying to relax. It's not just about getting older or being less active. Sometimes, it's about what's missing from your diet. The good news is, once you know what your body needs, you can start making small changes that could make a big difference in how you feel. So, let's dive in together. Today, we're going to talk about the 6 vitamins that could be the missing link between you and a good night's sleep. I'll share what each vitamin does, how it helps your legs, and some easy ways to get more of it, without turning your life upside down. My goal is to help you feel more comfortable, more energetic, and more in control of your health, one simple step at a time. Let's start with one of the most important vitamins for your muscles: magnesium. Now, you might have heard about magnesium before, but did you know it plays a huge role in keeping your muscles relaxed? When your body doesn't have enough magnesium, your muscles can get tight, twitchy, or even cramp up, especially at night. That's because magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without it, your legs might feel restless, achy, or even wake you up with those dreaded cramps. The tricky thing is, as we age, our bodies don't absorb magnesium as well as they used to. Plus, some common medications can actually lower your magnesium levels even more. If you've ever felt like your legs are just on edge at night, magnesium could be the missing piece. The good news is, you don't need fancy supplements to get more magnesium. Foods like leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and even a little bit of dark chocolate are all great sources. Try adding a handful of almonds to your afternoon snack, or toss some spinach into your omelet in the morning. Small changes like these can really add up over time. Now, let's talk about another vitamin that's just as important: vitamin D. You might think of vitamin D as the sunshine vitamin, and that's exactly right. Our bodies make vitamin D when we spend time in the sun, but as we get older, our skin doesn't make it as efficiently. Plus, if you're like many people who prefer to stay indoors or cover up when you go outside, you might not be getting enough. Why does this matter for your legs? Well, vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which is crucial for strong bones and healthy muscles. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles can feel weak, tired, or even sore, especially after a long day. If you've noticed that your legs feel heavy or achy, or if you've had more trouble with balance lately, low vitamin D could be part of the problem. The easiest way to boost your vitamin D is to spend a little time outside each day. Just 10 or 15 minutes in the morning sun can make a difference. If that's not possible, look for foods like fortified milk, eggs, or fatty fish like salmon. And of course, talk to your doctor before starting any new supplements, just to be safe. We've covered magnesium and vitamin D, but there's another vitamin that often gets overlooked: vitamin B12. This one is especially important for seniors, because as we age, our bodies have a harder time absorbing it from food. Vitamin B12 helps keep your nerves healthy, and when you don't have enough, you might notice tingling, numbness, or even pain in your legs and feet. Sometimes, people mistake these symptoms for just getting older, but a simple blood test can reveal if you're low on B12. If you're feeling more tired than usual, or if your legs feel weak or tingly, it might be worth asking your doctor about your B12 levels. Foods like eggs, dairy, and lean meats are good sources, but if you're a vegetarian or have trouble absorbing B12, your doctor might recommend a supplement. Now that we've talked about magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin B12, you might already be thinking about some changes you can make. But there are still a couple more vitamins that could be making a big difference in how your legs feel at night. Let's keep going, because there's another vitamin that often flies under the radar, but it's absolutely essential for keeping your legs feeling their best: vitamin E. You might have heard about vitamin E in the context of skin creams or anti-aging products, but its benefits go much deeper than that. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your cells from damage, including the cells in your muscles and nerves. When your body doesn't get enough vitamin E, you might notice more muscle weakness, cramping, or even a tingling sensation in your legs, especially at night when you're trying to rest. What's interesting is that vitamin E deficiency isn't always obvious. Sometimes it sneaks up on you, especially if you have certain health conditions that affect how your body absorbs fat, since vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin. If you've ever felt like your legs just don't have the same strength or stamina they used to, or if you notice more frequent cramps, it could be worth looking at how much vitamin E you're getting. The good news is, you can find vitamin E in foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and even avocados. Try sprinkling some sunflower seeds on your salad, or adding a few slices of avocado to your sandwich. These small tweaks can help your muscles recover and stay strong. Now, let's talk about a vitamin that's often associated with heart health, but is just as important for your legs: vitamin K. This one doesn't get as much attention as some of the others, but it plays a crucial role in blood flow and bone strength. Vitamin K helps your blood clot properly, which is important for healing, but it also supports healthy circulation. When your circulation isn't as strong as it should be, your legs can start to feel heavy, achy, or even swollen, especially after you've been sitting or standing for a while. As we get older, it's common for circulation to slow down a bit, and that can make nighttime leg aches even worse. If you've ever noticed that your legs feel restless or uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep, or if you wake up with a dull ache, vitamin K might be part of the solution. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and broccoli are all excellent sources of vitamin K. Even just adding an extra serving of vegetables to your dinner can make a difference over time. And if you're on blood thinners or other medications, it's always a good idea to check with your doctor before making big changes to your diet, just to make sure everything stays balanced. It's amazing how much of a difference these vitamins can make, isn't it? Sometimes we get so used to feeling a certain way that we forget what it's like to feel truly comfortable in our own bodies. But the truth is, you don't have to accept leg aches and cramps as just another part of getting older. By paying attention to what your body needs and making a few simple changes, you can start to feel stronger, more energetic, and more at ease, especially at night, when it matters most. I know it can feel overwhelming to think about changing your diet or adding new foods, but remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Maybe you start by adding a handful of nuts to your breakfast, or by taking a short walk in the sunshine each day. Maybe you try a new vegetable with dinner, or ask your doctor about checking your vitamin levels at your next appointment. Every small step you take is a step toward feeling better and living more comfortably. Now, let's take a closer look at the final vitamin on our list and talk about how you can put all of this information into action in your daily life. The last vitamin I want to share with you is one that's often overlooked, but it's absolutely vital for keeping your legs and the rest of your body functioning smoothly. I'm talking about vitamin C. Most people think of vitamin C when it comes to fighting off colds, but it does so much more than that. For your legs, vitamin C is a real game changer because it helps your body build and repair blood vessels, tendons, and even the collagen in your muscles. When you don't get enough vitamin C, your circulation can suffer, and your muscles might not recover as quickly after a long day. This can lead to that familiar achiness or even swelling in your legs, especially at night. What's wonderful about vitamin C is that it's easy to find in so many delicious foods. Oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and even broccoli are all packed with this powerful vitamin. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet. Just adding a few slices of orange to your breakfast or tossing some bell peppers into your salad can make a real difference. And if you're someone who enjoys a sweet treat, a handful of strawberries is a great way to satisfy your cravings while giving your body the support it needs. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I'm getting enough of these vitamins? That's a great question, and it's one that a lot of people have. The truth is, Sometimes it's hard to tell just by how you feel because the symptoms of vitamin deficiencies can be subtle at first. Maybe you notice your legs feel a little heavier than usual, or you get cramps more often, or you just don't have the same energy you used to. These little signs are your body's way of asking for help. If you're concerned, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor. They can run simple blood tests to check your vitamin levels and help you figure out what you might need more of. But don't let that worry you. The most important thing is to start paying attention to how you feel and to make small, manageable changes. Maybe you start by keeping a little food diary for a week, just to see what you're eating and where you might be able to add in more of these important vitamins. Or maybe you set a goal to try one new fruit or vegetable each week. The key is to make it fun and rewarding, not stressful or overwhelming. It's also important to remember that everyone's body is different. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to find what helps you feel your best. Maybe you notice that after a week of adding more leafy greens and nuts to your meals, your legs feel less achy at night. Or maybe you find that spending a little more time in the sun lifts your mood and gives you more energy. Celebrate those wins, no matter how small they seem. And don't forget, staying hydrated is just as important as getting the right vitamins. Sometimes, leg cramps and aches can be made worse by not drinking enough water. So, keep a glass of water nearby throughout the day, and try to sip regularly, even if you don't feel thirsty. Your muscles will thank you for it. As you start to make these changes, be patient with yourself. It can take a little time for your body to adjust and for you to notice the benefits. But every step you take is a step toward feeling better, sleeping more soundly, and waking up with more energy and less discomfort. You deserve to feel comfortable in your own body, and these simple changes can help you get there. You've made it this far, and that already shows how much you care about your health and your comfort. Sometimes, it's easy to feel like aches and pains are just part of getting older, but the truth is, you have more control than you might think. By giving your body the right nutrients, you're not just easing those nighttime leg aches, you're investing in your overall well-being, your independence, and your happiness. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've talked about. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and keeps those nighttime cramps at bay. Vitamin D supports your bones and muscles, making sure you stay strong and steady on your feet. Vitamin B12 keeps your nerves healthy, so you don't have to put up with tingling or numbness. Vitamin E protects your muscles and nerves from damage. And vitamin K keeps your blood flowing and your bones sturdy. And of course, vitamin C helps your body repair and maintain healthy blood vessels and muscles, so you can keep moving with ease. Just be gentle with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, and it's okay to have days when things don't go perfectly. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one step at a time. Your health is worth it, and so are you. Here's to stronger legs, better sleep, and a life filled with energy and joy. You have the power to make these changes, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community where we can support and encourage each other on our journey to better health. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more helpful content on healthy aging and living your best life. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, age is just a number. With the right mindset and the right habits, we can all live long, healthy, and fulfilling lives. Here's to living your best life at any age.